Well, Rough Threads was originally a clothing market set up for disadvantaged people to basically restore dignity and self-worth for those people who were suffering disadvantage in the community. What it's now transformed into is actually festivals of humanity, where we provide free goods and services, anything from clothing and toiletries. We give away seedlings to plant gardens and have a postage service. And the idea is that we bring the whole community together, local residents and local businesses, to help those people who do need some extra support in the community. Well, I've been volunteering at a homeless shelter for a couple of years, and I saw a need for people who were suffering disadvantage to have some choice. When people who came into the shelter wanted new clothes, they basically just got what they were given out of a cupboard, and I didn't really think that was fair. I thought that regardless of whether or not you were in a situation where you were living on the streets or in crisis, you should be able to have the ability to choose what you wear and feel good about that. So Rough Threads came from that, I guess, that idea, and as I said, it was originally a one-off day clothing market, but has now transformed into a much sort of bigger experience for the people who are attending. Well, the George Institute has very generously offered to support Rough Threads and actually do their corporate volunteering with us. There's a huge amount of pre-work that goes into running each of these events, and one of them is sorting the mountains of clothing donations that we get. Usually before each event we get nearly a metric tonne of clothing donated. That's all second-hand. Some really fantastic donations and some that aren't so good. So we need great people to come together and sort all those into the men's, women's and kids sections, and make sure that all the stuff that we are actually giving away on the day is stuff that does restore dignity and self-worth. And the George Institute are sending 30 of their employees to come and help us do all that sorting. So we'll be coming together and getting that all organised before the big event. So from myself and the whole Rough Threads team, just like to say a huge thank you to the George Institute and all the people who are volunteering their time. Because of you guys, we're able to help those people who are disadvantaged, and we hope you enjoy this insight and this little video into what we do and what we're all about.